Hey, what's up? It's Annika and welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited for today's video. I'm just in like such a good mood today and I just love doing budgets. But from the title of this video, you can tell that I will be doing my January budget with me. I started doing these budget with me videos in like October, but I only have done a couple. But now I want to make it a monthly thing on my channel and I'm so excited. If you've been following along, then you know I'm on a debt-free journey. I started off with over $229,000 in debt, including student loan debt and consumer debt. If you would like to follow along on my debt-free journey, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And if you haven't already, you should check out my 2020 recap of all the debt that I paid off and my 2021 financial goals. So proud of my progress so far, but I really want to keep this momentum going. So let's budget. It is so important to stick to your budget, especially if you are paying off debt like I am. I go back and forth every month, like, do I want to save for that new trendy clothing item that's coming out, or do I want that money to go towards my debt? Coming from someone who is literally a shopaholic, I understand your pain if you are going through that as well. But in my personal opinion, a budget is seriously your key to financial freedom.
Consider one study that showed that 52% of Americans have said that they've cried over their personal finances.
I definitely want to start this year off right, so happy new year. I've been on this journey for exactly 1 year now, which is so wild. I started my debt-free journey in January of 2020 last year. So weird. And boy, it has been a journey. I've had some awesome wins and some terrible lows. So excited to share every step along the way with you. So let's go ahead and jump into it. I'm gonna go ahead and screen record my budget so that way you can follow along with me. I'm pretty much a walking advertisement for the EveryDollar Budget app. It's completely free. Let me just like scoot over. So I'm not gonna share like my exact income and everything, and that's honestly gonna be fluctuating, and it's just, we're just not gonna go through that. But I love how it's divided out in little sections, so you can enter in your weekly paychecks if you're paid weekly or bi-weekly or monthly, or however you have income, you can add that in. And I add that in individually by each paycheck, not just like a set one amount. So that's just the way I work. You do you. So starting off with transportation, I put $60 for my gas category, and I honestly don't have plans on driving anywhere, but I do need to go to the DMV and transfer my license and all of that stuff. But other than that, I really don't have any real plans. So I doubt I will need my full $60 for gas, but I just want to kind of budget that just in case. And then at the end of the month, if I notice that I haven't used any of it, then I will literally remove whatever I don't use for my gas category and put it in my additional debt category, which I'll show you in a moment. For food, I am living at home if you haven't been following along, but we have kind of a situation worked out. So my like grocery contributions are accounted for already, but I set aside another $60 for groceries just for things that I personally want for myself, like maybe it's a specific candy or like my cold brew coffees that I get from Walmart. I am such a lover of cold brew. But I did mention this in one of my past videos that I currently have plans to go to Orlando, Florida. I'm here in Oregon at the moment with my family, and I did move back home, but I do have things like belongings and just stuff that's still in Orlando. So I do have to go track that stuff down and just figure out a whole bunch of things. It's just a whole ordeal. I mean, I definitely agree people should not be traveling right now, but I don't know where we're gonna be, where things are gonna be at, and I still have to figure out my stuff. So we'll see, but I'm still going to account for it in my budget. So if I do end up going, I will have to eat out. So needed to budget for all my eating that week. Now my personal section, I normally always put $0 for clothing because I try not to spend on clothing, but I did need a few things and I've already ordered them, so I did spend my $50 allotment for clothing. My phone bill, $136.90. I'm still paying off my phone and I'm on the like upgrade plan. It's like the next up, I forget what it's called with AT&T, but basically once you reach like the 50% amount of the cost of your iPhone, you can like upgrade to the next one, but then you still have to make monthly payments, which I don't know if I'm gonna stick with, but as of right now, I'm just gonna leave it. $0 for fun money, because fun money is like accounted for elsewhere pretty much. I don't know why I keep that category. But Netflix monthly, $12.99. These are my auto debits. Spotify, $9.99. iCloud, $9.99. My Disney Plus sinking fund, because I do pay for that in one go when it's auto debited from my account in November. I used to pay for Wax Pass, and thanks to COVID, no more waxes. So we get to put 0 for that category now. But I also have a sinking fund for my Amazon Prime account. I save $10 a month, which is $120 a year, and I think my membership is like $120 or like $160. I can't remember, but I just every single month I account for some money to go towards that. I pay for the Adobe photography plan, which is Photoshop and Lightroom, and that's $9.99 a month. Pay for Epidemic Sound, $50 a month for all of my music. That's copyright free to use on my YouTube videos. And like I said, if everything goes to plan and I do get to go to Orlando, I have just like some Disney money, and we'll see. Then I have a secret fund that I'm not going to tell you about. But moving on to the lifestyle category, my miscellaneous is at $50 now. In past months I have gone to like the hundreds mark in that category, but really the only thing miscellaneous that I'm planning on are things like tampons, maybe some concealer that because I'm running out of my concealer, but I also have an Ulta gift card, so like I probably don't need to steal from my miscellaneous fund. So miscellaneous is literally just exactly what it sounds like, whatever pops up. Health category, I don't have a gym membership, and I don't have like monthly medicine that I need to pay for, because I already have all my prescription things that I need, and those will last me for a while. But I do need to get a primary health care doctor here, and my new patient visit I think is probably going to be like $30 or $40, and then if I have to see a specialist, like I don't know. So I'm only allocating $60 for doctor visits, but that may fluctuate. Insurance, I mentioned this in my December budget with me, that my auto insurance actually did go down, and it was 130 something when I was living in Florida, but then it dropped to 82.18 now that I'm in Oregon. And then I set aside taxes as well from when I get my income from YouTube, or my paychecks rather. So I just got monetized late last year now. Oh, that's weird to say. But I do set aside money from each paycheck to go towards taxes, so that way I'm not like shocked and confused when taxes are due. And then I have my debt category. Now, I was really dumb and did not cancel my auto payments for December, so I scheduled my snowball payments of everything for my debt, like towards my car, but I didn't see that like but payment was already scheduled, so it scheduled my snowball payment and then it also scheduled the auto payment, so I paid twice. And even it tries to help you. It's like, are you sure you want to schedule another payment? And usually I'm like, yeah, like this is my snowball payment, like I want to make an extra payment. But I was dumb and just paid twice essentially. So I'm just gonna call it January's already covered for my car payment and my federal student loan, because I just wasn't paying attention in December. And I've never done that either. Like I've been pretty good about when I make snowball payments, I will either subtract the auto payment amount that is already going to be automatically debited, or like do the math that way. But I don't know what was going on in my head in December, but so we're just gonna call those payments good for January. And then at the end of the month is when I do my snowball payments, which is my additional amounts. Now the snowball amount that you see here, the $1,226 is actually the snowball amount that I was paying towards my credit cards. So I was paying like $200 to each credit card, and I had 5 of them, and I think a couple of them I was doing like $300 or something. But since January of last year, that much money has been going towards debt. So now that I paid off my credit cards using the snowball method, all of that money is now being applied to the next balance in my snowball. And this additional number up here, that includes if we get a $600 stimulus check. I accounted for that and I'm kind of just crossing my fingers that we'll get it in January. Not holding out high hope, but if we don't, then I will literally just subtract the $600 from that additional amount on top of the snowball, because we have got debt paid down. So there you have it. That's my January budget. I am trying to get real aggressive with those debt payments. So any cent that I don't use in any of my other categories will be thrown into that additional category at the end of the month, and I will take all of the money that I haven't used in any category slash any extra income or anything I come across, like if I sell some stuff, pick up some side hustles, then all of that will go towards debt. And if you watch my 2021 financial goals, then you know that I want to pay off my car. And I think right now, if I stick to my budget in January and February, because I'm a psychopath and I start budgeting like 2 months before the month. And it's just so easy in the app. You can like click next month and then you just copy over last month and then make all your adjustments. And I just love like forecasting. So I literally have through February already budgeted for. But I could potentially pay off my car in February, and then I would only have my student loans left. So it's very, very exciting stuff, and we are getting serious with the debt payments. I also know I mentioned in, I think, my December budget video that I was potentially starting a sinking fund for saving for new belts that have to go in my car. Car things, I don't know, but I had it checked out by not only my dad, but like literally 2 other mechanics, and they were like, girl, your belts they're fine. They don't need to be changed. They're like brand new. So I was like, all right, awesome. That money goes towards debt. But I really gave you a true glimpse of the inside of my finances. And it's a little bit scary getting this vulnerable on the internet. But I truly hope that it helps someone who watches this, and it also helps keep me accountable, sharing every step along the way on my debt-free journey. So let me know in the comments if you did enjoy this video, and if you're on a debt journey of your own. I would love to support you, and we can support each other and just celebrate all of our wins. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you are not already. But thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!